And so a scholar suggests that we are living in a new cave age. Okay, and Princeton Com. One of the idea of this is that we can live in a city without seeing the daylight. We're living in an interior space. And we are kind of forced to shop. You want to stay inside a shopping mall, there's no sitting place. At least you should buy a coffee to find a proper place to have a seat. No wonder why artists love to play with the interior space, especially places that would take you a lot of time, like the transport. We will go back to it later. And we have many flash mob acts. We have some art group called Improves Everywhere, Space Hijackers, doing some collective art practice, trying to reclaim our streets. For me, I think for artists, the streets or the public space is actually a storybook. Every human activities there is writing something on it. But I find that that nowadays urban planning is kind of missing out the fundamental social unit, the individual, that they don't have the right to write something on the street or do something on the street. The only thing they do is to shop. And I don't know, I just want to refer to Marina's image about the new design of our Star Ferry area. I think actually the officers make a statement. So taking out the civil right from you, and what's coming up is military, shopping malls, and their orders. Probably fascism is coming to town, right? So, okay. And actually we are not just under CCTV, we are being manipulated in many ways. This is mainland China's road design. Look at the blocks on the street. Blind people will get hurt from this. And also there is a case of Long Valley. It's a very new place, suggesting that this control of designing space has become obvious. That there's our ex-chief of the Hong Kong Observatory, now he retired, he sent a letter to the government saying that there's someone forcing government to build some shopping malls and also some grand housing estate in our wetland countryside, which we kind of need to conserve. And all these, I think, other speakers have gone through already, so I just do that. I mean, all these incidents, all these issues, telling us that actually we have not much freedom to do something on our street. So artists and cultural scholars, they trying to do some alternative cultural tour to fight against the tourism that the government suggests. We have many NGOs, many spontaneous cultural tours, playing and hijacking the tourist sport of the government suggests. Look at this flag. This flag is one of the design back to 1990s. We are going to use one of them to be our flag, and we choose the middle one, of course. Artists suggest that there are actually another possibility of Hong Kong. So he used another flag as a symbol, represents this another possibility. What's better is that you find that the wind of the flag is going in the opposite way. Of course, because there's a lot of incidents liberal people will find that he is really angry about the government, things like that. But that's really good that for an artist to find and discover this sport as his own personal tourist sport, next to a governmental suggested one. Hong Fei, a photographer, he find another personal tourist sport, which there is a building in Jordan, commercial building, will disappear at night if there is no OT inside the building, because it's a mirror-board building, and so it would disappear at night. So he find that really interesting, and he called it his own personal tourist sport. Another artist, Jasper Lau, he said that Queen's Pier is actually one of the tourist spots, and now disappeared. But we know that Queen's Pier is going to reconstruct somewhere, although we don't know where exactly. But the government has dissected it into several pieces and put it somewhere in Hong Kong, right? To wait for the reconstruction of it. So Jasper Lau traced these pieces and find actually now Queen Pier's pieces is lying in this area, somewhere in I don't know. So one of the good thing about art is like it is actually open to dialogue discussion. All right. So in other words, first and foremost, is relationship between people and the world of aesthetics objects. So behind the image is Carsten Holler's work. Because I have no time to go through it, I better be quick. This is some so-called kind of artivist, if you like. So an UK artist, Michael Thompson, teach the people how to use tapes to voice out their message in the public screen. And this is one of my favorite pieces. It's playing badminton. Badminton is a game that you cannot be done by your own self. There should be another one on the other side. Of course, this performance finds that there's no response from the other side. I think that's very clever to make use of the space. But for me, artwork is not necessary to be only a protesting thing. What's important for me is the imagination of a space. Can we have something else in a space, in a certain space? Can we do something else other than shopping? You can see that difference about the crowd around the artwork. One is organized by the Times Square, and another one is again Lu Qing using his flag and put a bow tie on this controversial sculpture. You see the people's response is very different. One is very indifferent. All right, someone put up some grand sculpture, and the other one is like having a crowd of people really interested in it, really want to know what's happening and having fun with it.